Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Myself Pranati, currently studying in Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering in the Department of CSE Data Science. Today we are learning an important topic in the generations of computers. The topics are different generation in computers, changes in processor architecture, processor operating speed and bits of operation. So let us go through this. First, let us go to the introduction part. A computer is an electronic device that manipulates information or data. It can store, retrieve, and process the data. Nowadays, a computer can be used to type documents, send an email, play games, and browse the web. It can also be used to edit or create spreadsheets, presentations, and even videos. Computers have evolved significantly over the years, and the history of computers is often divided into generations based on the technology used. So the next is generation of computers. First generation. First generation is from 1940s to 1950s. Utilized vacuum tubes for processing. The first computers used vacuum tubes for processing and magnetic drums for storage. They were large, expensive, and unreliable. Second generation. Second generation is from 1950s to 1960s. Under transistors instead of vacuum tubes, making computers smaller, faster, and more reliable. IBM 1401 and EDC 1604 are the examples. The second generation of computers replaced vacuum tubes with transistors, making them smaller, faster, reliable. Magnetic core memory was introduced, which was faster and more reliable than the magnetic tubes. Third generation is from 1960s to 1970s. The third generation of computers used integrated circuits which allowed for even smaller and faster computers. They are also introduced magnetic disk storage and operating systems. Fourth generation, 1970s to 1980s. The fourth generation of computers saw the introduction of microprocessors which made personal computers possible. They also introduced graphical uses, interfaces, and networking. Fifth generation, 1980s and present. The fifth generation of computer is still ongoing and it is focused on artificial intelligence and parallel processing. This generation also saw the development of mobile computing and the internet. Each generation of computers has built upon the advancements of previous generation, leading to the computers we use today. Evolution of process architecture. The evolution of microprocessors can be divided into 5 generations. The microprocessors that were introduced from 1971 to 1973 were referred as the first generation systems. First generation microprocessors produced their instructions serially. They fetched the instruction, decoded it, and then executed it. The evaluation of processors has been a driving force behind the growth of computing power over the years. Processors have undergone significant advancements, shaping the digital landscape and revolutionizing various industries. Into the history of the processors, it is essential to understand their development. Future trends of microprocessors. Continuous developments in silicon technology, processor architecture, and integration will shape the future of microprocessors. As the demand for higher performance continues to rise, microprocessor will evolve to meet these needs. In conclusion, the futures of microprocessor technology is brimming with exciting possibilities. As the industry continues to push boundaries and explore new horizons, we can expect to see the remarkable advancements in performance, energy efficiency, and specialized task optimization. It is clear it is crucial for industry players to stay updated on the latest trends and innovations for the potential of microprocessor technologies and drive the industry forward. Processor operating speed. The operating speed of the processor refers to how quickly it can execute the instructions, typically measured in Hertz, Hg, and gigahertz GHz. This speed determines how fast the processor can perform computations and process the data over time. Processor speeds have increased significantly due to advancements in technology and manufacturing processes. In the early days of computing, processors operated at speeds measured in kilohertz, namely kHz or megahertz MHz. However, with the advent of modern processors, speeds are commonly measured in gigahertz GHz, with some processors reaching speeds in the term of gigahertz. Then the bits of operation. The term bits of operation typically refers to the width of data that a processor can handle in a single operation. It is a fundamental characteristic of a processor's architecture and determines its ability to process data in the efficient way. In computer programming, a bitwise operation operates on a bit string, a bit array, or a binary numeral considered as a bit string at the level of its individual bits. It is a fast and simple action basic to the higher level arithmetic operations and directly supported by the processors. And finally, the conclusion. In conclusion, the evolution of computers through generations has been marked by significant technological advancements leading to increasingly powerful and versatile computing systems. Each generation introduced new innovations that transformed the capabilities and functionalities of computers, from the bulky vacuum tube based machines of the first generation to the sleek and powerful microprocessors of today. The progression has been remarkable. Specialized accelerators and advanced packaging technologies have further enhanced the efficiency and versatility, catering to the wild of computing the tasks. Thank you everyone.